This is that once in a lifetime. This is the thrill divine. In a lifetime. This is the thrill divine. This couldn't happen again. This is that once in a lifetime. This is the thrill divine. What again? This couldn't happen again. This is that once in a lifetime. This is the thrill divine. What?
To be honest though, I haven't tested any of these in water, so I can't really tell you how well they do. I would say they should be fine, hopefully. So let's get started. My first bikini is a high-waisted thong bikini. I personally like to pull up the straps on my bikini bottoms. I just find it more flattering for the hip-to-waist ratio. But since this is already high-waisted, it naturally sits up pretty high and it's more comfortable and doesn't give you that front wedgie. The material is super silky and comfortable. It's pretty comparable to my other expensive bathing suits like Booty in LA, and it's only $15.99 for both pieces, so I think that's a super good deal. And I got this in a size medium, US 4. I love the color in this one. It's called Blueberry Blue. It's also ribbed and high-waisted like the previous one, but I think it's better constructed than the other high-waisted pieces I've shown. It just doesn't have as much fabric in the back that tends to bunch up. I like how it looks high-waisted, but I do like to fold it over sometimes, just so it's a little bit more cheeky. The cut and color are just so flattering, and I think they would look good on anyone or any skin color, and the quality is just amazing for only being $14.99. This has to be my favorite out of all 5 bikinis I've shown. The style is very similar to the first bikini, and the fabric has like a retro print to it. The cut is just so flattering on the booty, let me tell you. It just sits at the perfect spot on your hips and just outlines your butt like a peach. I think this bikini will look good on anyone, and it's definitely worth the price of $15.49. Okay, first one. Honestly, I started with my favorite. It's called Sour Yellow. I believe these are called the resort bottoms, and this is their bandeau top. You can stretch this out how wide or narrow, but I think it looks cute and narrow. It makes you look so freaking tan. I got a medium in bottoms and a small on top. The straps are actually adjustable too, so if I want it a little tighter, a little looser, I can do it up myself. Next one is the Valley Green set. This is the 80s ribbed thong bikini. I actually got a large in these. A lot of their bottoms are really tight, and I'm a little thicker at the bottom, but I'm still a really petite girl, so to think that I'm a large and that's their biggest size is pretty crazy. I believe I got this in a small. Yeah, I got it in a small. I actually kept the price tag on because it's a little tight. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really a chesty girl. It's kind of tight around my back, it doesn't seem like back fat is protruding out. A little bit actually. The large is a little bit loose over here, but I would rather it to be a little bit more stretched out so I can pull it up top, because you guys know I love pulling my bikini bottoms all the way up, so it makes it more comfortable for this area and doesn't give me the most extreme wedgie. So this is the hot pink halter one piece. I freaking love it. When I first tried it on, I wasn't really sure because this fit is a little weird. It's kind of short in this area, so I'm going to adjust it. But it's a little too high in this area, and this is a small. It's kind of a weird fit, I'm not gonna lie, but it looks really pretty. It just makes you look so tan, and this is just so girly and like Barbie themed. I love it. It's super high rise too, which I love. It just kind of accentuates your hips and sits right above your hip bones. Goes extremely high up, like my butt starts here, and this is just like all my back. The halter is adjustable so you can get tighter or looser. My Poly one, my first Poly bathing suit. Just from the feel of it, it doesn't feel so much as a bathing suit material as Bikini does. I don't know how this is going to do in water, and if I'm completely honest with you, I don't know how any of them are going to do in water. It's gorgeous though. I love the straps. It's definitely more risque, more than my other ones, so I feel I'll just wear this with my boyfriend somewhere privately on whatever beach we land on, and not just, you know, walk around the ship with families and their children and middle-aged dads. It's kind of like the halter one piece where it's way higher than where hips actually end. I put this on with myself, so it's not going to be a hot mess, to be honest. Okay, next is the Sophia top and the Sophia bottom, again with the color black theme. I got a small in the top and the bottom. Again, it is not a long bikini, but you can just scoop it out and it turns into a cheeky bikini. It's also very high rise, which I love, as you know. The top is extremely flattering. It just kind of pushes your boobs together. It has the slightest padding. I'm not a big fan of padding in bathing suits, but this one just kind of perks it up in the best way. The back is super cute. I love the crisscross. Okay, so here's another Sophia bikini top and bottom, both in small as well. What I really love about these bikinis and swimsuits in general is the fabric is very thick and dense. It doesn't feel like it's gonna snap off or wear off easily. And it's not unbearably tight, especially for a small, which I've had a lot of problems in the past with. This one is a little more difficult to pull up as a follows because the fabric tends to rise too high and it looks a little awkward. Okay, last but not least is another Bell one piece. I love this style, so I'm going to get two colors. I don't know if you can see, but every swimsuit has this silver plate with their logo on it, and I think it gives it a nice classy detail. I honestly haven't tried many bathing suit companies. You guys know I'm diehard for Boutique LA, and I've tried Poly, so it's nice to try out a new brand and have a more conservative piece that I can pull off and still feel very sexy. So the first one is the Calabasas top and bottom in silver. I got the top in small and the bottom in medium. They were both $19.99, which is insane because every other Instagram brand swimsuit line is like $50 or more for one or the other. So there are affordable options out there. I don't know if you can tell, but it is a reflective, shiny material. not a thong bikini. It's actually pretty full coverage, but it's still very flattering and cheeky. But you can scoop it up a little bit and fold it like so, and it still looks amazing as a long bikini. Oh yeah, with this lighting you can definitely see how reflective it is. Last but not least is the Oasis one piece. This one is actually a thong bikini. This is the most expensive one I got, and it is $54.99, and I got it in a size small. This is the royal blue color, but I also have it in red, lavender, and mint. I don't know if you can see, but it also has rhinestones on the zipper as a cute little detail. Alright y'all, it's bathing suit time. This one is called the Emerald Green Itty Bitty Bikini. As for sizing, I think you're just going to have to DM her and tell her your measurements and what you usually are. I told her I'm usually a medium on the bottom and a small on top, so she kind of works with your sizing. Now, as the name suggests, it is an itty bitty bikini. The top is pretty much the same as the black itty bitty top. It's a little bit more closer together, which I don't necessarily mind, but I'd rather it to be a little bit more farther apart so it's more flattering for the tatas. Okay, last but not least is the mustard high-waisted bathing suit. The only thing about crochet material is that it will not give. So she actually made me a top that was so cute. It was like a lilac off the shoulder tube top, and I could not get it on for the life of me. Like, it had no stretch, it has no give, and I ended up breaking it. So if something does not fit you, tell her and she will fix it for you, because this is not stretchy material. The back isn't a thong, but it definitely is cheeky. It's a little bit more difficult to pull it up because the fabric tends to bunch up, and that does not look cute.